Hello everyone. Today I will be explaining you the Amazon CloudFront. Amazon CloudFront is a global content delivery network (CDN) that makes it easy to deliver website, videos, apps and APIs securely at a very high speed with a low latency. AWS CloudFront is a web service that speeds up the distribution of your static dynamic web content such as HTML, CSS and image files to your user. For this demonstration purpose, we will be accessing Mythical Misfit website, which I will upload on my S3 bucket. So first we will need to create an S3 bucket. So search S3 bucket and name your S3 bucket name. Select your AWS region. In my case it is Mumbai. So I'll be enabling all the public access settings. The remaining settings I will keep as it is. After that I will click on create bucket. So as you can see, the bucket is created. So now I'll be uploading my HTML pages onto my bucket. So as you can see, index.html got uploaded. Click on upload. Upload status is successful. So this is my index.html page. For accessing this, we will need to enable the static web hosting. So create on enable, name your document, and save the changes. Now we will get an HTTP URL for our S3 bucket. You can see I am not currently able to access it, so I will need to change my permissions. So click on to bucket policies, select policies example. So AWS provides us the policies which are readily created. Copy the read-only permissions to an anonymous user and paste it into your bucket policies. Change the doc example to your S3 bucket name. In my case it is a demonstration, so I will copy and change it. Save the changes. Now you can see it is publicly accessible. So now if I go to the website, you can see the 403 forbidden is gone. So now we will create a CloudFront. Search CloudFront in AWS. So create a distribution for our website. So for origin name, select the S3 bucket HTTP name which we have just created. So I'll go to the static web hosting and copy the HTTP URL excluding the HTTP part. Paste it into the origin domain name. You can enter your own name for this origin. So I will name it Ori Demo. After that keep the changes as it is and create a distribution. So now you can see a distribution is created. It is currently deploying. So after deployment, click on the distribution. You will get to see an URL, origin demo name. So if we copy and go to this domain, we can see our mystical misfit website, which is currently on our S3 bucket. You can see the both S3 bucket and CloudFront website are showing properly. So now what we will do is block our access of public onto the cloud, onto the S3 bucket. So go on CloudFront and make changes. So previously we were going to HTTP path, but now we will redirect to S3 bucket only. So change the origin name as per your bucket. For policies, we will add new origin access identity. Create a new identity. Click on create and select update a bucket policy. Enable origin shield and select your region. In my case it is Mumbai. So what will happen, anyone in the Mumbai region can have the fast access to the website from this CloudFront. Now save the changes. Go on to distribution. It is deploying. So if we see our bucket policy, it will change as per our CloudFront. So just now you observe that SID2 is added. So that is because we selected the CloudFront make changes into S3 bucket. But still we can access our S3 bucket website. So for disabling that, we need to restart our CloudFront service. So go on to CloudFront. Before doing that, we need to remove our public access policy from S3 bucket. So select that part and delete it. Save the changes. After that, go on to CloudFront. You can see still we can access our S3 bucket. We have made changes into the policies. So go on to CloudFront. Click on the CloudFront you created, disable it and enable it again so that the changes will occur onto the S3 bucket. So now if we refresh, we can see that S3 bucket is denying the access, but mythical misfit from the CloudFront is still accessible. So what is the use of the CloudFront? The user will request web application to CloudFront and CloudFront will go to the S3 bucket and collect the cache and display it to the user. So by doing that, user will no longer have access to S3 bucket, but he can visit the website.